Alright, hi guys, Wary Grunt here, coming at you with part 5, and I think this will be the last episode of our Assemble with Care Let's Play. I actually moved where I would record, so I'm in a new recording location, so I can actually speak a bit more clearly, a bit more loudly, and I can enunciate my words a whole lot better. But enough of that, let's get to the gameplay. Let's check it out. So I believe the last thing we fixed yesterday was this music box from the mayor. So I think the last thing we'll ever fix is this. The suitcase we started with. Now for those who don't remember, this is actually the first thing we ever encountered. And I think it's good that we've come full circle, where the last thing we'll fix, at least before the special chapter, would be the suitcase. So, let's check it out.
My time in Bellariva was almost at an end. Another chapter finished in a story whose ending I hadn't felt ready to write. The people I'd met, the items I'd restored, they'd taught me so much about what was really important. Pulling out my suitcase from beneath the bed, I remembered the day I stole it from my parents' shop, the day I left. Afterwards, I was too ashamed to call them, to apologize. It was a guilt I'd been carrying around every day since.
Well, Maria, it's never too late. I mean, if it took the sisters, Helena and Carmen, all these years to reconcile, I'm pretty sure you and your parents will get along just fine.
As I packed, I knew that it was up to me to find a way to lighten the load.
Alright. I guess this is the beginning of our farewell to the lovely town of Bellariva. Well, let's get started. Well, usually I would pack my clothes first. Try to roll it up as tiny as possible to have more room for other stuff. So, let's put our attire first.
Helena gave me these designer shirts. Not sure I'll pull them off as well as she does.
Well, let's give it our best shot, Maria. Thanks, Helena. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's the recipe for Carmen's soup.
The recipe for Carmen's special. I'm under strict instructions to guard it with my life.
Our lips are sealed. History of watches. Interesting.
Joseph's idea of light reading for the train. It does look thorough.
It could help us in the future. Aw, I remember this photo.
My parents would love Bellariva. Maybe I can convince them to make the trip.
That'd be a great way to bond. Really, it would. Oh, I'll take a guess. I'm pretty sure Izzy gave us this one. Oh, it even has a roar. That's cool.
Izzy gave me this in exchange for my repair manual. She'll be a pro in no time.
Izzy has a good head on her shoulders. She seems smart. She'll get the hang of it in no time, for sure.
My train ticket. I can't believe it's time to leave Bellariva behind.
Trip's gotta end sometime, I guess. Are we gonna pack our cassette player? Are we gonna wear that? No, we're actually gonna pack it in. Okay.
The soundtrack to my travels. I'll be listening to this on the journey.
I always like listening to music, whether I walk, or I'm in a car, or I'm on a train. Can't go anywhere without my headset, that's for sure. Well, just like that, chapter 13's done, I guess.
My suitcase was full, but it was my heart that felt heavy as I made my way to the station. I was sorry to be leaving Bellariva behind, but I hoped that, in my own small way, I'd made a difference.
I'm sure you did.
Helena and Carmen's reunion was possible because they'd learned to overcome their differences. Joseph had realized he shouldn't let his grief or his work get in the way of his relationship with Izzy. They'd each learned to see things from someone else's perspective. Maybe it was time I saw things through my parents' eyes. I knew it would be easier to jump on the next train, put even more distance between us, but I finally felt ready to talk to them. I just didn't know if they would feel the same.
Well, only one way to find out, I guess.
Did I even remember their number? I wasn't sure until I reached for the phone and it all came flooding back. Mom? Dad?
Maria? Is that you?
I'll just go by the credits really quickly, but I just want to make sure everyone gets their recognition. Oh, like these voice actors, these are the best. They really carry the game in my opinion. Alright, let's finish. Oh, an epilogue. Carmen's letter. Oh, I wonder what Carmen sent us. Probably to fix this. What is this? A cappuccino machine. Yeah, I think I've seen this in Starbucks before. Well, let's check it out.
Dear Maria, Carmen here. Sorry I haven't written. The cafe's been absolutely manic since you left.
That's good to hear.
Luckily, I have Helena here to help. You wouldn't recognise her. She's like a new woman. She's always running round, taking orders and making drinks. I even heard her compliment a customer on their outfit. Personally, I draw the line at fluorescent green bowling shirts, but each to their own. It certainly made the customer smile. She misses the city, though. Bellariva's many things, but it's definitely not as chic as she'd like.
She is pretty chic.
She said there was a coffee shop near her old apartment where they made coffee with a shape drawn on top.
Okay.
It got me thinking, I'm an award-winning chef. I can figure out how to put a leaf on a cappuccino. A bit of cosmopolitan coffee might be just what Helena needs. Of course, ordering a new coffee machine was the easy part. I wish you could have seen the mess I got into trying to put the thing together.
She broke it, didn't she? Well, I guess it's our job to fix it. Yikes. Is that a cookie? Oh, that's the pause menu. Okay, that's a circuit board. I have no idea what this is, but hey, that's why we're here, right? Let's check this thing out. Okay, what happens if I do this? Oh, there's a screw on the
I saw
bottom.
Maria use her screwdriver a million times. Taking this apart will be easy.
Oh, so I guess we're playing as Carmen now, I think. Okay, that's interesting. Ooh, Wiring here looks very, very confusing. Okay. Let's see if there's other things we can take apart. As I always say, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. Alright.
These pipes look pretty simple. I should start with them.
Okay, so these pipes have directional arrows. I guess we should match the direction of the arrows with the direction of these pipes. No, not there.
Oh, I wish Maria was here. She'd know how to put these pipes together.
I bet she would. I'm figuring out as I go too. Okay. Now, I don't go to Starbucks, but I think I have a vague idea about how this machine should work. Okay, so that goes there.
How can there be so much steam? Ugh, I'm getting soaked.
I'm not so sure that's the right place, but let's give it a shot.
That steam doesn't look good. There must be something wrong with the pipes.
Ah, I think that's the way you do it. But what do we do about this? I think this can help. Okay. Alright. Hey.
Finally, no more steam.
Now, let's try putting the circuitry together. Honestly, I don't know how it's gonna work. Oh no, I didn't mean to take it out. I think this will help. Okay, that's green. Is there like a zoom function? I don't think so. Alright, so those three lines has to connect all the way here. I should have done the wiring before I put everything in. I'm trying to trace where it's gonna go. Alright. Okay, so if my observation is correct, it's here. Oh, nice. Awesome. So that means this goes here. Is that correct? Oh, wait. Let's take these screws out too. I had a feeling we were missing something. Let's take these wires out. You know, I'm actually not much of a coffee drinker. It messes with my stomach, actually. What to do, what to do. Alright, so I think this is how we're going to get power. I guess. So, if we connect the three lines all the way to the middle, And I think the middle one here, has to go to the 3 lines. Okay, easy enough. I think this one is gonna power the press, because that's how you make cappuccino. You have to press water through tightly packed coffee. Alright, so if that's on the left, this should go here. Alright, last one here. Blinking red, because it's not connected. Okay. Alright, wiring's all done. Let's put it back. And I think we can screw this back plate on. And this can go all the way here. Let's find the screws. Last one.
I think that's everything. Better test the buttons, just to make sure.
You're right, Carmen. Let's test it out. Okay, so water's coming out of there, which is right. I think this is for steam. Okay.
All done. Piece of cake. Time to make my first coffee, I think.
Alright, so let's put the mug down here. Put it here. Put this tightly packed coffee on the machine. And put the cup below it. And let's get some cappuccino.
Smells delicious. Now to make it look magical.
Alright, that's either a very, very tiny cup, or that's a lot of cappuccino. Alright, now I'm not as good as the baristas I know, but wow, that looks like an absolute unit of a cup. I think if I drink this, I'll stay awake for like 2 weeks straight. Well, let's try it out. I think they pour it down the middle first. And go like that. You know what? It's okay.
A perfect coffee. All it needs is a saucer and a couple of Helena's favourite biscuits.
Oh, you know, it might not look good, but I'm pretty sure it tastes great. I think we did a good job.
I was feeling more has-been than coffee queen by the time I'd made a drink fit for human consumption. It looked a bit, postmodern, but knowing Helena's refined tastes, I hoped she'd think it was intentional. Always the connoisseur, she didn't even bother to look at it at first. She was so busy wafting it under her nose. Steamed up her glasses, of course. How was she going to see my work of art through an eye full of fog? When she finally spotted it, though, she was totally impressed.
Was she now? I'm probably selling myself too short, but I'm not impressed by what I did.
I'll admit, she spent several minutes trying to figure out exactly what it was I'd drawn. She decided it was probably a horse. Well, what she doesn't know won't hurt her.
Exactly. It's art. It can be whatever you want it to be.
She was impressed enough to ask for another one. I guess I'll need to get some practice in. The whole thing was such hard work, Maria. I never realised how difficult it was, all that mechanical stuff.
It is.
It made me realise how much I have to thank you for, so I wanted to say that now. Better latte than never. Hoping you're well. Your friend, Carmen.
I might just sign off my emails like that. Better latte than ever. Yikes, that made me cringe, but in a good way. What's next? Are we gonna check up on Izzy and her dad? Doesn't look like it. I guess that's the end of the story. Well, to be honest, I'm glad that the sisters were able to reconcile and that Izzy and her dad managed to become closer, I guess. Well, that's gonna be the last episode of our Assemble with Care Let's Play. Tell me, guys, what you think of the whole series, and aside from that, to those that stuck around, thanks. And don't be worried, I'll be making more content soon enough. I'll be actually popping out a new game right after this, so don't worry. So, to those that stuck around, and to those that were here from the beginning, thanks, guys. Well, on to the next game, I guess. See you guys.